Here she is. We're gonna go ahead and pull the motor. Hey, so today we got the RX-7 brought in, so we're gonna be working on that. And I've already done this a couple times and I'm still kind of at a loss for the wiring. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull it out, probably have a friend come over and help me look at it and see kind of what I'm missing. Just to recap, when I bought this RX-7 probably 2.5 years ago, I bought it sight unseen from Minnesota, got it, it ran, drove just fine for about 6 months. After that 6 months, it ended up just one day I turned the key and it wouldn't turn over, or it wouldn't start. So I went and checked it, compression failed. So I did a rebuild, went and got the Atkins kit. The rebuild went pretty well. And just when I went to go put it back together, I had struggled with the wiring and a couple other things, and so that's kind of where it's at now. Is I've rebuilt the motor's good, hopefully, and we're going to figure out the wiring and hopefully get it going again. Alright, so here it is. We're gonna go ahead and pull the hood off. And then, yeah, we're just gonna start pulling this thing apart, piece by piece, kind of get it out of the car. As you see in there, everything's kind of just like placed in there. Nothing's actually hooked up, so it should be relatively easy to just start pulling stuff off of it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So, I think I got everything unhooked on both sides, minus the manifold. Like, I'm gonna get the exhaust off, but it might be just kind of as I lift the motor out, we'll see. So now, it's time to take everything off from the bottom, mounts and stuff like that, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. End of day one, what we got done was we got the engine out of the car. We got it torn apart for the most part, back down to at least where we recognize where all the plugs go and all the hoses that are still attached. Everything from here, we kind of got back to the point where we could match everything and we kind of knew what was what. So that's why we only tore off about half the motor, half the accessories on the motor. So what we're left with is the motor with about the manifold side of some of the plugs. The harness is still laid in there. We figured out kind of what was wrong. I had it laid in there a little bit wrong. I had a couple plugs pinched under like the vacuum lines. So when I was looking for them before, they were pinned under the harness and I couldn't find them. So now we know kind of where those missing plugs were. And we'll just go ahead and start plugging things back in next. We're going to recheck where all the vacuum lines go, make sure we had it hooked up right, and we will just kind of reassemble everything. Got a whole slew of parts over here that are going to go back on, and yeah, we'll throw it back in here and hopefully get her started. We'll also be doing, I have a full interior swap. We're going to check it out. It's got the tan interior, which I myself despise. So what we're going to do, I have a new carpet in for it. I have some new interior pieces, because if you look, you got these carbon fiber pieces that just, to me, don't look well. So I have the OEM black ones back here, so we're gonna go back to a full black interior. We'll also be doing seat covers, similar to the ones in the Supra. So if you want to check back at those, you can look at the ones in the old Supra video and see what they look like. It'll be similar. It'll probably have the Infinity sign up on the headrest if I get the ones that I'm looking for. And yeah, those are kind of the next steps. Assuming we get it running. Once we get it running, it'll be Next will be paint, wheels. I have wheels already for it, but I haven't really shown them off too much yet because I want it to be kind of a surprise. But yeah, we're gonna repaint. I'm gonna keep it the same color. I really like that chast white. So we're gonna keep that, and it'll also kind of go into the overall look of the car. So stay tuned. Next up is putting the motor back together. So wish us luck. See you next time.